Hello math fans, welcome back to the channel. Today we are tackling a question from the official SAT suit question bank that causes immediate mental shutdown for most of the test takers when they first see the question. Let us read the question together. The number A is 110% greater than the number B. The number B is 90% less than 47. What is the value of A? Now, if you felt your brain started to panic, that is exactly what the test wants you to do. This question is designed to seem confusing. Why? Because there is so much going on at once. You have two unknown numbers, A and B, and you are dealing with percentages, one of which is above 100% and one of which is less than 100%. This looks like a nightmare of algebraic steps. But the key to solving these kind of problems and these kind of tricky problems especially is to recognize the hidden structure. Today I am going to show you how to simplify this mess, put all these crazy relationships into just one simple equation and get rid of the variable that we don't want to find out. Let us get to work. What is our ultimate goal? We need the value of A. So let us start right there. Our entire solution path should be focused on building an equation that gives us A. We know that the first relationship that A is 110% greater than B. This wording confuses many students because it involves a relation between two variables in terms of the increment. Let us slow down and think about what this means conceptually. If I have 100% of B, then I just have B. But A isn't just equal to B, it is 110% greater than B. So that means, in other words, the value of A is 100% the value of B plus another 110% of B. Now combine them together. What is 100% plus 110%? It is 210% of B. To use this in mathematics, we always convert the percentage to a decimal by shifting the decimal places 2 points to the left of the decimal point. So 210% becomes 2.10. So that is why we can write our first major equation after simplification as A is equal to 2.10 times of B. So that is our first big simplification. Remember the master plan. We don't care what the value of B actually is because that is not our final goal. On this SAT, speed matters. So we are never going to report B as the answer, so don't treat it as a final destination. Variable B is just a stepping stone on the way to finding the value of A. Since we need B to complete A, our strategy is to find the numerical value of B straight away. The second relationship tells us that B is 90% less than 47. This is another conceptual hurdle designed to make you do mistakes or slip up. So stop and think for a second. 47 is the whole amount. So that is 100%. Now if B is 90% less than 100%, so what percentage is left? Exactly, 10%. So if B is 90% less than 100%, then B must exactly be 10% of 47. Converting 10% to a decimal gives us 0.10, that is 0.1. So B must be equal to 0.1 times 47. So running that calculation gives us B as 4.7. Just look how far we have come from that original confusing wall of words. We have A defined by B, and now we also have a solid number for B. Now let us execute the substitution. We go back to our primary goal, our master equation for A. So what was A? A was 2.1 times the value of B. We replace B with its actual value now that we have figured out, that is 4.7. Substituting that in the equation, we get A is equal to 2.1 times 4.7. Now it is just basic arithmetic. When you run 2.1 times 4.7 on your calculator, you get exactly 9.87. So that is it. Our final answer is 9.87, and we have successfully navigated all the traps and got to the correct answer. Now for those of you looking to really save time on the SAT or any other test, you don't actually need three separate steps. You can set up a one-line master shortcut. You can skip solving for B as it is its own separate number and plug the expression for B directly for A. So you can have a is equal to 2.1 times 0.10 times 47. If you run that entire string of multiplication in your calculator at once, you get 9.87 in under 10 seconds. So this pattern works every single time. You just have to see if the question is of this order, and then you can plug in the formula directly. Let us look at another example. Suppose the question is, if x is 150 percentage greater than y and y is 80% less than 50, what is x? So apply the shortcut. 150% greater becomes 2.5 times, 80% less than 50 becomes 100 minus 80, that is 20% of 50, that is 0.2 into 50. Multiply them all together. 2.5 multiplied by 0.2 multiplied by 50, and you get 25 instantly. See, that is how easy it is if you know and get some practice with this formula. Now it is your turn. Put this one line shortcut to the test with this final question. If m is 200% greater than n and n is 75% less than 80, what is m? Use the same method we used and find the answer. Drop your final answer in the comments below. If you found this lesson helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next problem breakdown.